After a recent newsletter, I was contacted by Mammy. She gave permission to share the following note. I love the just for fun questions. What is a good opening statement for a group of teachers? I really want to capture their attention. Thanks for your weekly articles. And here's my response. Hi, Mammy. Thanks for the feedback. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. You essentially want to grab their attention. You could use a rhetorical question, a humorous story, or a controversial or absurd statement as a few examples. What is your subject/theme of your speech? Let me know and we'll brainstorm. By the way, are you a teacher? David. Mammy responded with, Thanks, David, for your immediate response. I just retired from 31 years of teaching in Georgia. Now I'm employed through an educational agency for school support as a reading consultant. I'm getting ready for a reading workshop with teachers. I still feel nervous whenever I get ready for presentations. I just want to capture and keep my audience's attention and do the very best job. My workshop is just a struggling reader's workshop. I'm just delivering information. My suggestion for Mammy? What if you started off with a controversial statement such as, learning the foundations of phonics, or whatever appropriate skill, at an early age has no impact on young readers' abilities to overcome obstacles. Then you could say something like, Ladies and gentlemen, that is the thought that I had 31 years ago when I started teaching. Or, in her discussion of whole language, X makes this startling statement. You could then go on and discuss why you disagree with the opening statement. Your conclusion could come back and address your thoughts from 31 years ago or X's sentiments. What you're essentially trying to do is shock them into paying attention. It's important to be honest. Don't mention yourself unless you did hold that sentiment. Since people hold a wide variety of opinions, it's not usually difficult to find someone who has an opinion contrary to yours. Best regards, David. Finally, Mammy responded with, Thanks, David. Wow, great suggestions. I look forward to more valuable info. Now thoughts for you, the reader. Remember that you want to accomplish two things in your introduction. You want to give the audience an idea of what you are going to be talking about. One way this is accomplished is by quickly highlighting or listing the points that you're going to be covering. Similar to the way that radio and television news lists the top stories at the beginning, try and get you to stay tuned. The second thing you want to do is grab your audience's attention. You want them to be so captivated by you that they wouldn't dare take their attention off. As I mentioned to Mammy, there are a number of opening techniques that you can use to accomplish this. A humorous story, a rhetorical question, some sort of audience interaction, or even an unusual entrance can all be effective. The quotes that I suggested to Mammy are intended to shock the audience. Why? I suspect that a large number of them will plan to pay only partial attention because it is in their area of expertise. Mammy needs to get their attention right away and then captivate them so that they won't take it off of her. How is this useful to you? I didn't invent this technique for Mammy. In fact, I've started off a number of talks and public speaking to audiences of 300 plus members with the statement, I have no interest in public speaking at all. I then go on to explain that that was my feeling 16 years before. Take this concept and apply it to a presentation that you have, where you have to grab people's attention. It's extremely effective.